Hello, my friend, Coach Jeremy Hirschkorn here with Jet Movement Academy. And today we're talking about consistency. And we're just going to keep hammering home this idea that consistency is the winner, okay? When you're consistent, you achieve your goals, okay? So we need to accept a couple facts. We need to accept the fact that just because you have one really, really good workout doesn't mean you're going to see the changes that you want. You're not going to see your goals get met. We also need to accept that one really bad workout or one missed day doesn't mean we're going to fail at those goals, okay? It's when we start to string those things together that we actually see these changes happen, okay? So we only fail our goals when we consistently fail every day, okay? So we need to be more focused on stringing together good days and not stringing together bad days. You are not a failure because you fail once or twice. You are a failure when you continue to fail. So we don't get to just be one or the other unless we continuously add to that every single day. So have a good workout today, okay? But then understand that you got to come back tomorrow and have a good workout as well. And you got to start to string those things together to see positive change. And if you mess one up or you miss a day, give yourself some grace, get back to work the next day, and keep continuously building. That consistency will help you achieve those goals. Next, we need to look at things that will prevent us from being consistent, okay? So you will not be consistent if you aren't honest, okay? You have to be honest with yourself. You can't track what you're doing. You can't make adjustments. You don't know if you're actually following your program or if you're doing things correctly if you aren't honest with yourself. You have to know where you're at. You have to know where you want to be. You have to know what you want out of this thing. Okay, you have to know when you fall back. You have to know when you're doing great. You have to have an honest assessment of where you're at in the process, okay, where you want to be in the process, what you're doing. So honesty is a huge part of it, okay? You also won't be consistent without grace, okay? The ability to forgive yourself when you make a mistake. It's not making an excuse for yourself, okay? Don't get that twisted. Grace is another level of forgiveness for yourself that allows you to make mistakes, but not be stuck in those mistakes, okay? And you also won't be consistent without patience, okay? If you have a constant hunger to get to that next level to the point where you're so hungry for it that you get impatient, you won't be consistent. Okay, you'll be consistently upset that you're not at your goal, and eventually you'll throw it in the towel and quit. Okay, so honesty, grace, patience, you need to have those three things, and those are all aspects of self-love, loving yourself enough to be honest, to show yourself grace, and to allow yourself patience are all aspects of self-love. You must love yourself for it to work. Lastly, you need to be able to track what you're doing, okay? You need to track the variables. You need the data. What's going on? What are the details of what you're doing? I used to really avoid this part, because it is honesty. It shows you what's missing, okay? And it exposes you, okay? So if you're faking it, you will be exposed by the numbers, by the data, by the results, okay? So I avoided that for a long time. Now I understand that it's the biggest door I have to open to get me to success is to be better at tracking what's going on, being honest about what's going on, and then looking at the results. If I'm not getting the thing that I want, now I have all the variables and the data to show me the why. Okay, where can I make adjustments? How can I get better? How can I improve? Okay, instead of hiding away from that and being like, oh, that's gonna show me as a fraud and what I'm missing and why I'm not good enough and all of these negative things. Instead, how is it gonna show me how I can get better, how I can love myself more, how I can progress more and achieve the things that I really ultimately want to achieve? How do I go get those things?